Bhagam Vijavahi Shubhantim Pushti Vardhanam Murvarukameva Bandana Mrityor Mukhe Mamrita Om Dhayam Bhagam Vijavahi Shubhantim Pushti Vardhanam Murvarukameva Bandana Mrityor Mukhe Mamrita Om Dhayam Bhagam Vijavahi Shubhantim Pushti Vardhanam Murvarukameva Bandana Mrityor Mukhe Mamrita Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Shanti. Om Asato Ma Satagamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us thou, O God, from unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace be unto us all.
Welcome to Yoga for Health, Happiness, and Liberation. I'm Meeta Gajjar, and this is my father, Bharat Gajjar. During this program, we hope to introduce you to the fundamentals of yoga. We'll introduce you to a little bit more each time we present the show.
Okay, first we do is give our pranayama prostration to each other. Take a deep breath. And also we will give this is also a swan posture to our Guru Swami Sivananda and his student Swami Vishnu Devananda. The picture which we started with was Lord Shiva. He is the god of yoga. And also Swami Shivananda picture. Swami Shivananda is in spirit, and his disciple Swami Vishnu Devananda, whose picture was earlier, and he is the teacher. So always give thanks to your teacher, because whoever brings this transcendental education, this learning, we should thank them. Now,
we'd like to talk about what is yoga. Yoga means union, oneness of all. Yoga is good health. It offers happiness and leads one to liberation. Yoga is serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize, be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate, practice non-violence, truth, and incontents. This is the foundation of yoga and Vedanta, oneness of all. So says Swami Sivananda. God is one, but names are many. Truth is one, but religions are many. This world is one family. Yoga is the hope of the world.
Okay, today we are going to take the sun prayer. It's called Sūrya Namaskar, sun worship, and this is one of the most important postures. Now, I like to point out to you that what we teach is fundamentals of yoga. It is the ABC of yoga, okay? So what we are going to introduce you, the basic fundamentals of yoga. First thing, you start with chanting Om, so relax your body. Never start doing postures, exercise when you are tense. When you come from outside, you must learn to relax. First, so when you chant Om, that detach yourself from material world, all your worries and so forth, before you start yoga. yoga is a prayer to God. So it's sort of a prayer. It is done with your body. You don't talk, but you are talking to the Lord with your body. So it is very spiritual thing. Now some people do yoga like exercise, which is fine too. But yoga, to us, yoga must be done with pranayama, the breathing. The yogic breathing must be accompanied with asana or Hatha Yoga. So today we will do the sun prayer. Now sun prayer, sun has, if you see 1 year, it relates to the sun. There are 12 months. So sun prayer is a Surya Namaskar has 12 steps. First step to the 12. Now there is a prayer. What you do, there are 12 mantras. And those mantras, so you say one mantra and do 12 steps. Then you say the second mantra and do the 12 steps. So usually sun prayer must be done 12 times. 12 steps, 12 times. Now, if you do not have time, you can do it 6 times. If you do not have that much time, minimum 3 times. Now, if you do not do any exercise, just do sun prayer 3 times and sit on the floor, you are doing 30% of the yoga posture. Because most of the people get very stiff in your legs, and they cannot sit, and so forth. Now, if you sit on your knees or this is called Sukhasana, easy posture, and then this is Lotus Posture. Okay, so this is the Lotus Posture, and then there is also when we did our Pranayama, it is a Swan Posture. You sit on your knees. So if you can sit on your knees, sit in an easy posture, and do the 12 steps. And if you do not do any yoga, you will be in great shape. Let me tell you. Now, I just want to tell you, there are 12 mantras. I will say a couple of them so you know. The first one you do with Om Mitraye Namaha. It means, friend of all, I bow to you. So, Surya Namaskar, the sun prayer, is done early in the morning, facing the sun, doing 12 steps. But before you do the first 12 steps, you say this mantra. Om Mitraye Namah, friend of all, I bow to thee, O Lord. Now here is a prayer to sun. They said, thank you, sun, for giving us all these things, and I thank you. Okay? So now we are going to show you how to do sun prayer. Now Meeta is going to demonstrate 12 steps to sun prayer. Remember, every step has to be incorporated with the pranayama. It's very important. So step 1 is prayerful hand. Now, when step 2, inhale. You go back, inhale, go back as far as you can, and exhale 3. Look at the word. This is third step, exhale. Now, fourth step, right leg goes back and the knee is on the floor and you stretch your whole body. This is 4. Okay? Now, 5, hold the breath. This is the only time you do not inhale or exhale, hold the breath. 5, okay? Number 6, everything is down except your bottom, and this is step 6, 7, inhalation. Inhale 7. This is called Cobra Posture. Okay? 8, you tuck your toes in, push your heels down, head down, and inverted V. This is the number 8. Now, 9. Okay. 9, right leg went back, right leg come forward. This is 9. 10. And 10, again, you are bending forward, both feet together. Number 9, inhale. 11 and 12. 9, 10. The 10th one and then 11, 12. 12 steps, okay? Now, remember, if you exchange the leg, the next 12 steps has to be done with the left leg go back, okay? So let's do it again. 1, 2, inhale 2, exhale 3. Now this time left leg will go back. 4 and 5. Hold the breath. 6. Everything is down except your bottom. 6, 7. Cobra. Inhale. 8. Inverted V. Now this time left leg will go forward. 9. And then 10. Both feet together. 11. Inhale and exhale. 12. Now I want to show you what happens if you get old and do not practice, you lose control over. Now look at this step here, 9. Now she's going in the 10th step, but the leg will not come forward. You lose the control over the legs. As you get older, you cannot bring the leg in because you lose control. When we teach to senior citizens, this is the biggest problem. They cannot bring the leg together, okay? Because the leg will not come, okay? So remember. Now, one more thing. If you take the right leg back, and if you bring the both legs back, okay? Now watch. This time right leg went back. Now she will take the left leg forward, okay? Okay, now it's the same position. So next time you have to do the changing the legs. Okay, come back. 10, 11, and 12. Now look at the second time. She will go take the left leg back. Okay, go ahead. Take the left leg back. Then right leg. This time, no. Left, okay, left. Now, she took the right leg back. If you take the front, you go back to the same position. You take with the left leg forward, you are in the same position. So if you go left back, left come forward. Left and right back, right forward. But if you switch, then you have to keep switching all the time. Okay? So this is called Sun Prayer. Thank you, Meeta. Sun prayer is excellent exercise. It has about 10 different postures in one. So before you do any other postures, you should do sun prayer. Now, many times before you do other postures, pranayama, the breathing exercise. So we are going to do this Kapalabhati. Now let me just show you how it should be done. Meeta, you turn around and you show them your toes should touch. Turn around completely. See these big toes should touch. Okay? And you sit on your legs. Okay? You can turn around back. 2 places the energy goes out. Both the big thumb and the big toe. See, in India, they never touch other people. If you want to pass your energy to somebody else, it always go out from here. So you touch like that. Okay? The similar way, the big toe. So in India, when you give pranam, you try to touch Guru's feet. Energy comes to you only through this big toe. This is the reason this Gnana Mudra is done, so energy comes back, doesn't go out. This is the reason this is called Gnana Mudra. At the same time, when you do pranayama, the cleansing breath, make sure your big toes touch. So energy does not go out, it's with you. So this is very important thing. Now we are going to do cleansing breath. It's called Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati. Now Meeta, turn around this way, facing that way. Now every time she she will breathe out, the stomach slightly will go in. And that's the time forcefully she will push the air out, but she will not try to breathe in. It's called Kapalabhati. Now you have to do 36 times, stop. 36 times and stop. And 36 times and stop. This is minimum you should do in the morning before you start your postures, your asana. Now, when you do it, you should not hold this way. Just hand palm straight. Okay? Now, remember, you have to count 36. So last time I showed you, one of the ways to do is to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Exhale. As you know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, if you want to count 36, you will forget while doing exercise. So, another way of doing it is count 36 in your mind. Now, let me show you what not to do. If you count too fast, it's no good. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. It's too fast. Now, fast and slow is also no good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's not good. But watch the rhythm. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Stop. And then start again. This way you know you have done 36. Some people just do it and they do not count. Now why do we count? Why 3 rounds 3 times? Somebody says, why not 100 times? You could. You can do that too. But Yogi believes that there is a universe within yourself as there is a universe outside. So to bring internal rhythm, you bring pranayama, you do pranayama 3 rounds 3 times. That's why 1 round means 12 times. Okay? 12 times 1. So now this was the healing breath. The cleansing breath we will show you next time, but that is done only 12 times minimum. Okay? Or 24 times, like 1 round. You do 1 round 12 times. Okay. Now we are going to read Meeta, we should read this history of yoga again. And this is the one. It's very important to know the history, how this yoga came about.
God gave yoga to humanity. Yoga has been practiced for thousands of years. Maharishi Patanjali compiled the yoga in the book Yoga Sutra. Swami Sivananda gave the gift of yoga to the world, and his disciple Swami Vishnudevananda graced the world by teaching yoga to the world. Read his book, The Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga, a Gita or Bible of Yoga.
So I will bring those books next time to show you. Again, it is important that you start practicing.
How about we do the mountain pose?
Time not. We will do the mountain pose, will take longer, but let's do one thing. I just want to explain how one should practice yoga. Every day you should practice some amount of time, like 5 minutes, but minimum 20 minutes Hatha Yoga, including Pranayama. So it is important that you do some yoga. Start with sitting on the floor. Watch TV. Sit on the floor. And that is real practicing yoga. And then try to bring one leg up. And then the second one. and before you know, you're doing some yoga. Again, sit on your knees. Savasana. Again, easy posture. Even sitting easy and push your legs down. If it is too high, push them down. So that will help you bringing the flexibility. Okay. So please tune in on second and the fourth Sunday, Thursdays, 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, also make sure that you practice. We showed you the sun prayers. Sun prayers, 12 steps. Remember the 12 steps. And then if you cannot remember, just count 1 to 12 and start with the second. The first, you don't do anything. Inhalation 2 and continue 2, 3, 4, 5. But the fifth, breathing completely, no inhalation, exhalation. Fifth, and then again start on the sixth. So make sure that you do pranayama, breathing, yogic breathing with your postures. It's very important to do that. Also, as I recommended, try to sit on the floor. And that is sort of an exercise. And try to get up from your feet. Meeta, would you like to show them how to stand up?
Sure, without using your hands?
Yeah. Now, if you cannot stand up like that, you know your feet have gotten weak. And sit down. That's good. So this is, check out test your legs if they are strong or not.
I'd like to read something my mother wrote. It's just a quote. It says, "When the time is right, we meet. When the time comes, we part." So there is not much difference between meeting and parting. They are just little events of the universal play.